whatever. So yeah, whatever. Go.
Come on, YouTube.
Yeah, I'm waiting for YouTube to pop up.
One of these cameras is not like the other.
One of these cameras is dead.
Fuck! I forgot to turn the Twitch alerts off. I just got a scream in my ear. All right, thanks for whoever followed or did whatever. Oh, okay, that was you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're fine. It's my fault. I forgot to shut it off. All right, and thanks for retweeting because I forgot to do that too because I'm so with it today.
I retweeted.
All right. Okay, cool. So hey guys, what's up? Final save cast this week, and I still need to tweet because I'm a fucking moron.
I thought you just did.
Does it say YouTube or just
Not
Twitch?
to YouTube. Oh,
Just
yeah,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah,
it
okay.
wasn't Twitch.
So I'm here with Joe and Anna while I'm doing things I should have done before. Thank you for the host. And yeah, it's been one of those days. I got up late. All right, cool. It's out. And it's calling our show the Pile of Shame.
We are a pile of shame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's been an issue we've had. See, like, there's like a week where it would not say the last broadcast on Twitter, and then it just got, I don't know, it got fucked up again. It's like, I think sometimes like Twitch is is like bound together with like broken dreams and promises and male tears or something. I don't know. Bubblegum, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Also, hi, Disturbed Medic, and yeah, it does say that he's playing Titanfall 2, not TF2.
Yeah, I updated
we are
it.
not doing that. Yeah, it is not TF2. It's not TF2.
I updated it, guys. Give it about 5 minutes. It'll just do it. So just refresh. And yeah. So I'm here with Anna, who was at PDX with me last week, and Joe.
Who's here this week? Hi.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's here right now.
Well, yeah, Anna's actually not here with us right now. She was just there last week. This is pre-recorded. It's guys, it's fucking brilliant. Like, we recorded this perfectly, so it looks like she's actually in her room doing her nails and all of this. At the time,
It's kind of creepy.
she didn't know what we were gonna say or anything, and it just matches up perfectly. It's really weird. Yeah,
it's brilliant.
Kind of scary.
Yeah. So, anyways, this week we got some stories as always, but we're going to talk about what you guys have been playing. Me and Anna have been playing Overwatch PTR.
Oh, yeah.
So, we tried the new Sombra character out. Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sombra? I feel like when you're saying Sombra, it's like, what's that gorilla's name that got shot?
Harambe?
Harambe?
Yeah,
For some reason, something in my mind clicks and just like, why is that?
Okay, a part of me really wants to say, because she's like Mexican, she's like Spanish, and then so we said sombra, but it's really sombra, and then it means like
Sombra?
shadow. But yeah, to me, I just want to say sombra, but then it's like people are gonna make fun of me,
Gotta
like
have the tongue roll.
like everything else. So
90% of white
Tone it
people
back and
can't
say
do the tongue roll. Okay.
sombra.
Ruffles have ridges.
Yeah.
So there you go. John Rhys Davis can do the tongue roll like a motherfucker, though.
John Rise?
Rives.
Oh, okay. Okay.
God.
Is that John Reese, David?
Whatever. That guy from Wing Commander.
Yeah.
That whenever he says, like,
fucking paladin, and don't you forget it.
he can say something with, like, pizza and tongue roll. It's like, I'm going to get a pizza. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
I could listen to that man talk all day.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. So, we played PTR. Did you try Sombra? Fuck me.
I didn't.
No.
That was probably like the whole point of downloading that thing, and I didn't try it. I
Yeah.
just Diva. So I'll try again next time.
She's like
Damn
diva for life. Yeah, so she's cool. She can go up. She's basically a hacking or tech character. She can go up and like hack like health points, and so health will spawn quicker. You can hack enemies, so none of their abilities will work for a short time. She has an EMP that's basically like an area of effect hack on everybody.
Nice.
She's got a little SMG that seems pretty powerful if you can keep it trained on somebody, but you know how Overwatch is. Everybody's just like zooming all over the place and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then she had another ability. She's got a teleportation. So basically you throw a teleporter out, and then once you hit it again, she jumps at that location, and she's got a cloak. So she can get up behind people really easily and hit them. Obviously, when you're cloaked, you don't have a gun or anything that you're able to use. But she runs really fast. Mm-hmm. So she seems pretty cool. I could see me getting hooked to her, but I don't think I could leave May for anybody. I'm sorry.
Because May is Bay, man.
May is Bay. Mm-hmm. It's adorable little Eskimo, or I guess she's Japanese, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
She's got the Inuit garb, I guess, going.
I get kind of defensive when some of my friends. She is. I get really defensive when some of my friends are like, "She's freezy bitch." I'm like, don't you call her bitch.
She is freezy though.
Talk about her.
It's like, don't
she
talk
is
about her
a
now.
frigid woman.
She has emotions. Trust me, they're there. Been playing a lot of Titanfall 2. Got Battlefield this week. They had it. Yeah, they had a deal at the LAN where if you donated $50, you got Total War. What is it? Total War Warhammer, Titanfall 2, and Battlefield 1.
Nice.
And so I grabbed the Battlefield 1 from it. I don't give a shit about Total War, so I gave that to Anna and Titanfall 2.
I downloaded them. I haven't played them yet.
Yeah. But Battlefield 1, man, I don't know. It's more Battlefield. It's like it's kind of fun, but it's never been my game.
Fair enough. How does it run for you? Out of curiosity, you run on DirectX 12, I take it?
No. DirectX 12 is straight up broke right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuttering and issues with it. DX11
I
actually...
was curious if that was more of an NVIDIA thing, since you had AMD, maybe it ran better for you, but I guess not.
Every game that's been DX12 right now has had about the same result. It's been slow and stuttery, and in about a month time, they end up fixing it. And I think that comes down to DX12. Chris, dude, thank you for the host. This is going to be a theme every week. I'm going to keep on forgetting it in the middle of my conversation. Something's going to scream in my ear. But yeah, it that seems to be general consensus, and I think that's coming from the fact that it's more hardware based. You know, where DX11 render, it's just like you kind of put it in there and it just goes. So yeah, I think that's what it's coming down to. The game seems fun. I can't trash it. It's just not my thing. So I tried really hard, and I'm just like, I can't shoot anything. I suck at this. Henceforth, I hate it forever.
I am curious to see what you think of the campaign when you finally get to it, but...
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah,
because I know how you're kind of picky and whatnot on first-person shooter campaigns.
I am picky, yes. I'm very picky. It's like you have to woe me.
I've heard some people really loved it, and other people are like, it wasn't much. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Hey guys, what's up? And I know Chris has been playing Call of Duty because he's telling me how great it is and everything, and I feel like I'm trying to get sold on Call of Duty over there.
Yeah, I kind of have that habit.
So
I was gonna say, I think you sold me on Advanced Warfare, and I've been meaning to get to it, and I will. I swear, buddy.
Well, you're more of a campaign guy, right?
I am a campaign, and that's what you said. Played a campaign for it.
So a lot of people gave Advanced Warfare such a hard time because they're like, well, it's just Kevin Spacey being Kevin Spacey. That's what makes it fucking fantastic. So anyways, Anna, you been playing anything else this week?
I have not. I downloaded H1Z1. Thank you, Medic, for that game, by the way. And yeah, like I said, I think I was doing it wrong because I was running around for like half an hour, like found no one. I found like things, like weapons and stuff, but I didn't find anybody. So I was doing that wrong and I had to retry it.
She found gas.
I found gas. Found a lot of ammo and stuff, but you know.
Yeah, it's a trick to the game, though. You kind of have to ride that gas wall there for a while sometimes.
Yeah.
See, that never even came out, like that green gas thing.
That never came. Oh, so
So I was probably doing like some like kind of tutorial thing, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
stupid. Okay. But yeah, no, I haven't been playing anything other than that. Or I just been on Minecraft. That's been taking over my life again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. She's playing it at PDX. We'll have to talk about that. But she just basically showed me more proof of like why 4K is nowhere near ready yet. It's basically like postage stamp Minecraft.
Ouch.
So yeah, with that said, let's get into some of our topics. I'm going to start off with PDX here. Went to PDX this year. Fractal Josh put up the money for the tickets. Basically got Derp Squad to go, along with like Jerry, Barnacles, Houston over at Puget Systems was there. Kyle and Heather, you guys know them from Bitwit, were over there, and Anna showed up too, like last minute, and surprised everybody.
Yeah.
She's
I knew I was going, and then I was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was just like, "Hi."
Yeah.
How's it going?
So, yeah, I mean, we had a really good time. It's always really cool to go there. The thing I love about the PC... See, the thing I love about that is on the internet, the PC community, especially with a lot of people, is like, oh, they just care about graphics and PC Master Race and yada yada. And you... Huh? No, you do. You do. You're part of the problem. I just give you a pass because you're actual 3D artist, so it's like, okay, he's kind of got to be a graphics whore, but whatever. But so we went, and it's just like, dude, it's so awesome. Everybody's so chill. There's that nice thing where you get to go up and meet everybody, and it's like everybody's personality in a weird way is kind of like reflected in their PC. It's like you saw PCs that were nice and clean. You saw PCs that were just kind of like put together with like a big rat's nest ball of wires. You saw people that had PCs that were like really fucking like chaotic looking, like made out of like server racks and stuff like that, or something crazy like that. So it's kind of neat to see that. And then like here I am with my little shoebox. I don't know what that says about me, but whatever.
And see, I don't know what it would say about me. I have like this case with just lights everywhere and fans everywhere. I don't know.
I like
lights.
lights.
My personality. I like bright things.
Yeah. Well, your case, you need a case upgrade, dude. It's about time. You need to find another suitable case with like lights all over the place.
I do.
And cable management.
We'll get into that.
My cable management is horrible.
Okay,
great either.
Okay, you need to take a picture and show me your cable management, and he needs to take a picture.
I didn't even try because my case doesn't have like that, like the window.
The window.
So I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter, But then I open it and I'm like, ooh, this is not good. I didn't even try.
See, you guys have something in common.
Oh yeah, we talked about it before.
Joe's way to attack the problem is he doesn't worry about cable management. He just sticks 6 fans in the front, and then that way the air pressure pushes it around.
Exactly. That's all you need. More fans, fix the problem.
It'll work.
But I had a really good time. We hanged out. We went out to dinner as a group a couple of times and stuff. That last night after the event was over, like all Derp Squad basically got together and went out to Red Robin, and we were all acting like a bunch of dumbasses there. I'm sure everybody was amused.
The tortilla soup?
No, because I'll tell you why. It's a soup. To me, any soup is a drink to me. It doesn't do anything to fill me up.
But it's so good. It has the crunch and the spice and the chicken. It's just a wonderful piece of culinary art.
Why would I liquefy a tortilla? Why would I just not get a tortilla?
It's actually really good. I love that stuff.
Thank you, Anna. She got my back.
I'm not happy right now.
Hey, good.
Nobody should ever stick something in a blender and puree it. I'm sorry.
It's not like pureed.
It's not at all. Like, no, I wouldn't eat it if it was like that.
No, that'd be. I'd probably
gross
still.
me out.
But
probably still good. But just like
good,
the texture of it would be like, ooh.
Yeah, the texture would be weird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Blackout's in here. I haven't seen Blackout in a while. Frank's in here.
Blackout, yeah.
Yeah, Blackout's been gone for a long time, man. How you doing, man? All right. So PDX was fun for me. What'd you think, Anna? This is actually your first LAN.
It was my first LAN. I liked it. It was so different. was telling you guys about that because I'm so used to going to events like more like cons, like Comic Cons and TwitchCon and things like that kind of event where it's like panels and all day walking around and seeing people in costumes and things like that. So this was like really different, just to like sit down and game all day. I liked it. It was fun. It was nice meeting you guys. Well, it was nice meeting you, Joe, at TwitchCon, but it was nice meeting you so here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was nice.
So I'm kind of curious. Does kind of off topic? Does PAX South have a LAN area? Or is there?
They do. Like obviously, you don't take your own stuff. They have it like all set up,
Oh.
and it's like you sign up, and then it's like a big room. There's like a lot of people there, and they give you like an hour of gameplay, and then when your time goes up, you can go sign up again. But it kind of sucks like when you're like so into the game, and then it's like they come tap you like, hey, your time's up, and they need you like out now. So that's
Yeah.
At least
but it's fun.
when I went to PAX East, they had that area, and then they had a separate LAN area for you to actually bring your own computer.
And that's the way it is here at what?
Do. I know. I've only been to one PAX, which was earlier this year. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, South is newer, so maybe they're trying things.
Because like that would be cool because like the thing at these events is that's what it is, right? And there's no like actual con thing or something like that. It'd be cool if there like you can go to like a con and then there's like a LAN there too at the same time or something like that. Because the thing you learn about when you go to LANs is, and everybody's like, oh, I want to do this in Portland and I want to do this, and it's like, yeah, don't plan shit because it never goes according to plan. It's always like, you know, it goes however it's gonna go. So I kind of feel like that would be like the perfect thing too, because it's like there's a lot of times you're just not sitting at your computer doing anything. You're up talking to somebody or doing something else or whatnot, you know. So I think that'd be actually cool to go to like. I'm kind of checking to see if PAX Prime still has it or whatever they want to call it, PAX West now or whatever.
Last I knew it was PAX Prime, but
yeah. But anyways, yeah, good times. PAX South has gaming rooms. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where I spent most of my time. I was like on Nintendo's.
I mean, can you even LAN on consoles anymore? Because that was a thing on the Xbox for a long time, but
I mean, to be honest, okay, so let's be honest here. There's very few games on PC where you can do LAN to LAN. Like when you go to LAN, a lot of times you're just connecting to the internet.
Through the internet, yeah.
So technically, in that aspect, yeah, you know, it wouldn't be a problem.
I kind of miss the days when you could actually LAN things.
Like the stuff that most people play tends to be stuff that has it, and there's like Legacy, like Insurgency has it because it's on Source Engine and whatnot.
Right.
But there's not too many games anymore that have like an actual LAN option.
Yeah, it's definitely a fading thing for sure.
Yeah. It's like, why would you not have the internet? It's like, I don't understand. The internet's like water. It's life. You need it.
Yeah. I mean, it is definitely getting that way, but it's just so nice when you can just hook up a bunch of things to a box and it just runs at lightning speed when you don't have to rely on the internet crapping out or anything.
I think it's a bit different too when you're dealing, like when we're talking about back like the Quake days and stuff like that, and Quake just ran like crap on a modem, and all of a sudden you go to a LAN, and we're talking about like the LANs back then where they had to give you a LAN card because they were too expensive for you to buy.
Oh yeah.
So you like actually landed. You actually had to rent them and set it up and all that, and just going there and playing Quake, and it's like, oh my god, this person isn't jumping all over on the screen and stuff. I can.
Yo, I used to go. I remember like there was one time I went to my dad's for work, and they had everything LAN, and they had Quake on all the computers, and like for lunch, like we just freaking played Quake 3 for like an hour, just landing it with everybody. It was great.
Your dad's awesome.
I know. It's his fault. I love games so much.
All right, so on to the first story. So this goes back to the, if you guys remember, I think it was while we were at PDX. Bethesda put a thing out saying they're not doing any pre-release of the game or anything like that to reviewers anymore. They're doing one day before the game's release. So this came up and this brought up a whole argument where I was like, why would anybody that has a site want to do this? I know for me personally, and if we ever got to the point where we built up like a really big audience or something like that, why the hell would I want to like do interviews with your directors and stuff of a game when you're not scratching my back too and have access to my audience? You know, that's kind of the way I feel about it. So they start doing this, and then of course Dishonored 2 comes out, and it seems to be pretty broke on PC. A lot of performance issues and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, from the people I know who have it, haven't had a problem, but they have pretty beastly computers that'll just, you can throw anything at it and it'll run it normally decently well. But yeah, I have heard like one of the directors said like, well, really, you should have like a 1070 to run this game. I'm like, why? Like, looking at it, there's no reason for it to need that much power to run it. Like, it looks good. It looks great, but like, it's definitely nowhere near that level of needing that much power.
Yeah, like you guys can't see this right now, but just probably because it's like that tiny on your screen. But just over here, looking on my monitor, like even the shadow resolution that they're showing here is not the greatest. And the game looks nice. It's definitely an improvement over the old one, but it's not like a huge jump. And I'm thinking, is it becoming to the point where developers are just getting lazy on PC and they're like, well, DirectX 12 and all this stuff is out, and is this going to be more of a thing where like, well, you just need this much powerful rig, when honestly you probably shouldn't. They're just like basically throwing a lot of power at it to fix their own problem.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with Crysis. At least Crysis, you kind of felt like there was a reason behind it. It was really good looking for the time, like amazing looking.
Yeah.
But they probably could have optimized it better, and that's why they even created CryEngine 3, just to get rid of all that problem in CryEngine 2. But
that's funny. I like the feet and the trunk there. Actually, that one, Dishonored 1 had that issue, so that's not like really a huge thing right there. I remember.
Oh wait, what? Where it was going through the floors and stuff?
Yeah, where people were going through the floors. I ended up like off in like one laundry maid or something, and her head got caught between like a bunk bed and the thing, and it stretched out to like 5 feet long.
I know it's not technically Bethesda, but it's kind of, one of those things that you just have to have in a Bethesda game. Things have to go through walls and floors and chests and stuff.
Yeah. And this just goes down to everybody being like, what the fuck was I going to say? Bethesda, English and stuff. Bethesda actually has, notoriously in the gaming world, I think a lot of people joke about how bad the code is written in a lot of games. So, yeah.
Well, except this is not actually Bethesda. This is Arcane Studios, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And this is supposed to be a new engine. This is not Unreal 3, from what I remember. Or
it was on Unreal Engine 3 for the last game.
Yeah. So, anyways, nerd talk. I want to play this, but this is unfortunately... Yeah. This is unfortunately a situation where I feel like Batman Arkham Knight came out and it was just so completely broken. I was frustrated with it. And then I went to go play it the other day, and I'm doing a video now where I'm taking my old video card and the newish one. They're actually like a couple generations behind, but kind of like a used video card thing. What do you get out of it? And I put the old video card in here, right? And I put Batman on, and the only thing I had to do is like turn the settings down to get it in the frame buffer, so because it's a 2 gig card, right? And it's doing like 6490 now, where it would barely run and crash.
Yeah, it runs a lot better now.
Yeah, and this is coming down to like, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but a lot of times these games on PC come out and they're so broken, it's like their release date is this, and like in my mind, it's like no, it's actually like a year down the fucking road.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I remember this being a thing a few years back of normally PC releases taking like an extra 6 months or so, and maybe we need to get back to that.
Yeah.
If this is going to be a continuing problem for like at least AAA games, because I remember like waiting like half a year for Assassin's Creed 1 for it to come out for PC. I mean, and there's countless other games that for some reason not coming to my mind, but and it ran pretty well, and that's probably why they probably took the extra time to add the new stuff that they wanted to, but also make sure it was running pretty well. Where now it seems, every other AAA game that comes out is having problems at launch. Yeah.
So I don't know. You find any kind of frustration in this, Anna? Does it like really ever affect you, or you tend to get games later?
Usually I don't like getting them when they come out, just because I like to see other people play them first, or at least like know how they felt about it. Because I hate like spending money on a game that I end up hating. I just don't like it, and I'm like, what a waste. So I don't really care, unless it's like a game series, like say Uncharted. They like moved it back so much, and I'm like, I was waiting for that game so badly. So things like that. If I'm like really looking forward to it, I hate when they keep moving it. But if it's like to making it better and stuff, I'm like, go for it. Take your time. I rather wait for the game to come out good, rather than just throw it out there like halfway done.
Yeah, Nathan Drake is dreamy.
He is dreamy.
Oh yeah, yes.
His hair is beautiful.
It doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. His hair is always great.
It is. Yeah, any console, man. It just looks amazing.
He's just like.
Man, he's got that little bit of stubble. It's just so good.
Yeah.
The handsome man.
And that's why you have the stubble that you have. He's your role model.
Thing is, so off topic. So I was trying to go no shave November, but like I had like my beard like coming out up to here, and I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. It's only been 11 days. I'm like, I can't do this. My facial hair grows way too fast.
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah, same for Anna. I'm sure, but you know,
shave like every other hour.
Yeah.
So Frank says he never trusts video game release schedules that yeah, dude, it's to the point where I'm at. I will say though, this year it's been way better. Titanfall 2 on launch ran really flipping well. It runs better than the original game did.
Yeah. I've heard actually Gears of War 4 is running silky smooth on PC.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, you know what part of it I wonder is both those games have dynamic resolution options on PC.
That might help, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious. I'd like to see more of that, but every time I bring it up, like the PC diehard people are like, "But it's not the true resolution, blah."
Right.
It's like,
I mean, I get the argument, but at the same time, it's a great feature to have, especially if you are having a hard time running it.
Yeah, I like playing my games and having fun with them. Like,
I mean,
the look of it is kind of.
It's kind of one of those things. I'm kind of with them. It's kind of like a last ditch effort. I would try to mess around with, but eventually, it's like, okay, fine. You know, I'll deal with this.
Yeah.
If it makes it run better. It's cool technology, basically. It really is.
Yeah. So this is one that me and Anna are both kind of sad about, and my voice is going because I'm still affected by PDX. Okay, better. I'm gonna sound like a kid going through puberty.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Yeah. All right. So the NES Classic Edition came out this week. I was talking to somebody that works at Pink Gorilla. If you're not familiar, it's a small chain. They sell retro and also new stuff here. They ordered, I think they said 100 units of this. They got 4 for 3 stores.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Is this okay? 2 questions.
Sounds like Nintendo.
First of all, what's so hard about making this? It's literally like a simple ARM processor in this thing.
Right.
You know, there shouldn't be anything overly difficult about this to do.
Yeah.
I think it's just Nintendo's normal thing that they do. They always make all their products to make it seem like it's more prestigious and harder to find, and it also keeps the cost up higher when they do that.
That's true.
They love doing that because they don't want to sell anything for a loss. So it's just Nintendo being the douchebags that they are.
So at some point, do you think this backfires on them?
I'm hoping.
I hope it does too. I hope people get pissed about this because common sense tells you $60 little thing with a simple board in it should not be that hard to create.
Right.
You know, we're in like 2016 now. There's no such thing as chip shortages anymore.
Pretty much.
Mm-mm.
And it's like, it makes me mad because I know there's a lot of people looking forward to this and whatnot. And I've heard a lot of my friends just get upset about it. They went out day one, went looking for it, and there was none. Like at 11 o'clock in the morning, they're like sold out, you know, because there's like 2 in the store.
Right. Yeah, I do not understand that whatsoever. I mean, I don't think it's one of those things. I don't really care about it that much, but it is. I don't get why, Nintendo's not at least giving, a handful of them to every store possible.
Yeah.
There's no reason behind it. But then again, maybe Nintendo honestly didn't think it was going to be as popular as it is. They're going to be like, oh, this is just some stupid little, stocking stuffer thing that people will pick up here and there or whatever. It's not going to be that big of a deal. We'll try this out, whatever. Yeah. Maybe that was their thought, but I don't.
But, then at the same time, it's like, how hard would it be to ramp up production on something like that? It shouldn't be too hard. It's not like on NX. It doesn't take months.
Right. But that also, it's Nintendo. They're just not focused. They're focused on one thing, and that's kind of probably an offshoot thing. They just have like a group of like 3 people dealing with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of curious also if like Wii U production was affecting it because they just said they ended that this week.
Oh, they ended it.
Yeah. So I don't know. they've always been a weird company with this. Some of their practices, guys. Just stop. Please get the hint. I'm so annoyed as a gamer dealing with your bullshit. It's just it's like one time I want one of these things, at the other time it's like now it's like with this hassle on top of it and finding out like the controller has like a 2-foot cord on it. So basically the mini has to be sitting on your lap.
Yeah. You got to get one of those 10-foot long HDMI cords.
Yeah. And it's just like it's like they give you enough cord to plug it into the TV and enough cord to, like, okay, let me give you an example here. I was a kid that I had enough cord. I sat on the TV like maybe a foot away. So unless you want this to happen to you, don't do that, and then don't drink alcohol like a crazy person later on, okay? Because that's how your voice is going to sound.
Damn it.
She's like,
my problem this beginning.
Damn it.
I'm sure we all have bad eyesight because of this.
It's like I had to feel the pixels.
I did. If I couldn't see the pixels, how was I supposed to play it? That pixel precision of Mega Man, you have to see the pixels.
All right, but I'm a little bit salty over that. I just want one.
I mean, I don't blame you. It is stupid that what you said, 4 stores or 3 stores only got 4 copies. That's ridiculous.
That is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You need to at least have, like 3 or 4 at each store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I was gonna pre-order it, I went online to try, and they had already shut down the pre-order. So I was like, "Oh, well, that sucks."
Well, that might not help you either because people aren't getting their pre-orders filled.
Yeah. So that happened, and then at the stores, obviously they're sold out. And then throughout the day, they were like releasing them, but even then, it was like impossible like to get. So that was hard. And I did see some people were selling theirs online already, like just bought them, I guess, to make money off of them. But they were like, the thing's worth $60 and they're selling it for like $200, $300. I'm like, okay, no, I can wait. That's too much. I'm like, I'd rather buy like the original one.
And I just realized I screwed up on something. So, hey, people, if their audio seems like it got louder, it's because I forgot to turn it back up. Yeah. So, welcome, podcast listeners. Yay. Anyways, like I said, I'm not on the ball today. All right. Next one, PS4 Pro came out, so you can only be Pro if you have one of these.
Yep. Which I do know a couple people that got it already.
Yeah. I mean, I see it. It's like if you don't have one.
And it was all people that didn't already have a PS4. So, and because they're all, I'm like, how is it? They're like, it's great. I can't compare it to a PS4 because I didn't have one.
It still looks like a hamburger, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't like the PS4, the original. I think is such a sexy, sleek design, especially when they had the classic design one. It looks so nice. But this one, yeah, it looks like a hamburger. You have your 2 buns and you have that middle piece. It's the meat of the console, but it's
the meat of the console.
The meat of the console, yes. Hashtag that.
Now I'm jealous. My meat's not as big. So
it's a little bit thicker. Yeah, we'll say that.
Oh.
All right. Well,
the PS4 Pro, guys.
Yeah. So is this anything either one of you were interested in? Did you buy your PS4 yet, Joe?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I have not. It is on my to-do list, and it will be the Pro for sure. As you have said, I am a graphics whore, so I do want the better version possible. But as you said, there's a couple problems here and there, so I might wait a little bit, see what happens. But I'm never an early adopter or anything because I always see crap go wrong, and this is why we have a podcast to bitch about this.
Yeah. So Anna, you have any interest in one of these?
I'm not sure because before PC, I would always use PlayStation all the way, and like the last one I had was PlayStation 3. I never went to the 4, and I've been wanting to get it, but then a part of me is kind of like, I kind of don't want to just because I spent so much time on this. Either that or like I don't have time to. So I'm like, when am I even gonna play that other one? So
yeah,
I don't know. I probably won't get it. Probably stick to this, upgrade this, spend more money on this.
Yeah, this is kind of the way I feel about this too. Is I'm pretty fulfilled on what I have right now, and if I miss like 1 or 2 games here or there, I'm okay with it. But yeah, Ars Technica's got the review up, and they even go down into like the technical differences and all that stuff if you care. But apparently, this is a thing, which is we already talked about the Nintendo. So the way that they're doing the backwards compatibility is apparently the GPU is somehow shutting off half of its cores to handle it, and it's running into situations Nintendo or God, so screwed up today. Sony has got a thing out there saying, hey, if you're developing for this, it cannot run any worse than the original console, and apparently there's games out there that are running worse and getting lower frame rates and stuff.
Damn.
So the pro games that are patched are doing fine. It's mostly the legacy games that haven't been patched yet that people have been noticing. So keep an eye on it. See if this is an ongoing thing. This came out because of Digital Foundry, because they're always the dicks that shine lights on things like this that nobody would ever notice. But
Right, yeah, it's always them.
Yeah.
And also send love to our YouTube watchers. Yes, the Consolero is apparently the new Sega console, according to them, because someone mistyped something.
Yeah, so apparently there's a Genesis that's supposed to come out in Brazil. That's actual Genesis hardware with the SD card and stuff. I don't know if he's joking or if that's actually what they ended up calling it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It is the Consolero. It sounds cool.
It's like, I'll have a Consolero. Sounds like you're ordering something at Starbucks.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like some like old like Chevy that they're like, yeah, we're not gonna make that anymore.
Blah blah video games and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, why does your video game? Why does your video game console have like a bed, like a truck on it? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, like this.
It's like all the panels and stuff are different colors.
Yeah. It's supposed to be wood paneled, but I can't tell.
I want a wood panel console again. I don't know. Just
oh man, especially the Xbox One, the fat. I know we talk about this all the time, but I love it with the wood panel, with all those little mock-ups.
It's a VCR.
It looks like a VCR. It does.
It's like I'm supposed to be watching my Teletubbies on it or something.
Why were you watching Teletubbies? You were like 25 when those came out.
No comment.
They're just so adorable.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, they had screens in their stomachs, right?
Correct.
Okay. Say you lived in an insane world, all right? And you had no other monitors or anything. Would you kill a Teletubby and put them on the wall for triple screen monitors?
If I had no other monitors, yes.
I'd do it.
See? Yeah.
But I'm a sick sadistic bastard. I'll gladly do that.
Have to be Poe, the red one.
There's only one problem.
She's already got one figured out.
Yeah. Thing is, I believe it's a 4x3 monitor, so when it comes to the Teletubbies, so I don't know. A lot of classic gaming, I guess.
You know, they're Teletubby. I don't know. Maybe if I pull real hard, they'll stretch. I don't know how that works. It's like, look, 16 by 9.
But the pixels stretch too.
Just let me get some of these nails here. Just put it in the wall, and there we go. Hey, look, curved screen.
I mean, what is it? What's the one with the little triangle on the top? Because you can just nail them on there, and it can hang from like the ceiling or something.
You know, just tie them by their neck and have them hanging there.
Yeah. Perfect.
I feel sorry for the person that's actually sick watching this and trying to hunt Teletubbies now.
Oh, okay. So the new thing, it's a PAL console, so you need to mod it for the Consolero. Nice.
All right, so Steam finally updated the store. I think I remember seeing that this was like 3 years in the works somewhere. So here it is right here. It's shown on the front page. So now they have quick access over here for like tags and stuff. So I guess the tags, now you can say like, I'm looking for this type of game, this kind of type of game. And so if tags are on there, it'll go like straight to that. If you type in walking simulator, you'll go straight to like games like, you know, TRS or whatever.
Which I do actually have a good like follow-up question to that now that you brought that up. I know it's a random thing. What is the best walking simulator?
What was that game that came out a few years ago that was about the chick that ran away with another chick? I'm sorry to use the term chick. I'm a pig, I know.
And he's an old man. Just leave him be. I don't know. Like it does. My thing is To the Moon. Does that count as a walking simulator, even though it's in 2D?
I would say yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because that's what it feels like at least. But it's fantastic. I cried. That game was so damn good.
Yeah, that's actually a good
But
point too.
Life is Strange is more of an adventure game though. That's the thing with walking simulators. They kind of tote that line.
God, what was that game that came out a few years ago? The guys that worked on BioShock 2 worked on it.
Oh, no, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Anyways, it started out. It was like you were walking into like almost like a haunted house situation. It was spooky, and it turned out to be a story about like two girls in love or something like that.
Huh.
And it's like really weird, but I thought that was like probably the best one. I like the fact that they actually had stuff that were like Easter eggs in there to BioShock. They had like it was something weird like peanut butter or something that was like Levine like grape peanut butter or something stupid like that. There's a game in the DLC for BioShock 2 called Spitfire, which you can play, and there was a Super Nintendo cartridge of Super Spitfire in it.
Nice.
So there's some cool stuff, tie-ins and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Like everyone's gone to the Rapture. It's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Trying to think of another one. I don't know if I guess the Vanishing Ethan Carter. I played a little bit of that. I'm digging it. I need to play more of it.
Yeah. It's like for what Dear Esther was, it was good. It was a short little thing. It was pretty looking for a Source Engine game.
Okay, this is my feelings on Dear Esther. I played for a little bit, and as I was walking through, what I decided to do, I was just going to walk out in the middle of the ocean and kill myself because I could not stand that game.
Yeah.
I did not like it at all. It's just boring as hell.
Well,
it was pretty.
There's a life tip for you, children. If you're in a dark, bleak world with nice caverns, go kill yourself.
Just walk out in the ocean and drown yourself.
Yeah. All right. So, anyways, yeah, but that one was so cool. I love all the BioShock shit in it. Personalize. I don't know what the hell this is. It says now in the upper right, every game image, blah blah, whatever. Figure it out later. The deals is on the bottom now. The smarter, more informative section. And they're showing tags. I think that's just basically linking up to the quick access thing. I don't know why they're showing that twice. Recently viewed. Now you have friends activity down below. Yeah. So games that they get and stuff like that.
Right. I do like that, even though I've had some friends like freaking me out a couple times in the past few days. Like, oh, you bought this? I'm like, yes.
No.
There's a discovery queue now. I like how Valve says big blue buttons because that's important.
They have those big blue buttons.
Yeah. Expanded curators, so that's like people like Total Biscuit and stuff like recommended games. And then the other cool section I like is that they have a section now that even though you own it, it'll tell you like what games in your library have been updated with patches and stuff. Because every once in a while you get a game that's like it's been out for like 6 years and it gets like a random update. And it's like, what the hell? And then, other fun things. But so far, I think they did a fairly decent job updating the store as best as they could possibly could. Nice. Yeah.
I do have one thing, and it's not really necessarily their formatting of the store, because I do like the formatting. Steam needs to get their video player working better. Because I bought Con Man because they had it on sale, and I wanted to watch it. And I always want to support Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion because I love those guys. But I can't watch that. I can't watch it in like 720 or like 1080 or anything because it'll just play for like 30 seconds and then stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard a lot of other people like bitching and complaining, but I mean, I don't know why they haven't fixed this yet. It's been up for what, like a year or two now, their video service? It's really dumb.
Yeah, it seems messy. I watched Fury Road on it, and I had a few issues here. But then I watched Kung Fury, which is a fantastic...
Oh, Kung Fury is great.
Best movie ever made. Anyways. Yeah, that ran...
Best 45 minutes ever.
It's actually only like a half hour.
Yeah, but it's really short.
Yeah, don't hassle the Hoff, man. But that player is... It needs some work. So they're streaming, they're broadcasting to other people because they use it for H1Z1 and it's got all kinds of issues. Ironically, in-home streaming works very, very well for some reason.
It does. Also, it seems like their voice chat is working a lot better now.
Yeah, so the voice chat's got some weird legacy stuff, but I would go to the point now of like you're somebody just getting sick and tired of like GameVox and Discord and all this other crap because I'm sure as hell I am. And you have all those people on your friends list anyways. Just use the Steam voice chat.
It's there already. It's simple. It's really, you just invite them and boom, done.
Yeah.
They're in there.
And it does two. It has one important feature actually. I really like, because your friends are on a friends list. It doesn't say, "Hey, so and so's talking to who and who" or something like that. And I know it's probably not a problem for most people, but for me, sometimes I get people. It's like, "Oh, this person's like in Discord in this room." Well, I was kind of like trying to have like a conversation here with somebody else, but no, come on, invite yourself. It's cool. It's just whatever.
Sometimes you're having an A and B conversation, so they need to see their way out.
Yeah. Well, I've done that before, and then they're like, "Duke," and I'm like, whatever. Just, yeah. All right. So.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah. What's up, girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Last story for today. I swear. See, this is what happens when me and Joe get together. Actually, we might make an hour.
Oh, we're gonna make an hour. We always make an hour. But I get the freaking stucco out, and I make that hour.
I promised her 1 hour max.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a game. It's I love pixel 2D games. I'm not a graphics whore like Joe.
Oh, the thing is this game is beautiful.
Yeah, no, don't listen to Joe. Fuck that guy. Anyways.
But it's beautiful.
So
this is
I love it. It's awesome. It's a 2D. Some people have called it Zelda-esque. It's only been out since the first of this month, and it's already got like overwhelmingly positive reviews, which is actually kind of hard to do on Steam.
Because everyone hates everything.
Yeah, everyone hates everything on the internet, right? So it's called Owlboy. And it's been in development on and off for about 10 years, and they've really gone hardcore 7. And this thing's made in XNA, which is, if you know anything about video games,
wow,
this is old. This is like original or Xbox 360 when it came out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's out on Xbox Live. It's out on Steam. If you have any interest in 2D games, kind of like puzzle-ish games, I suggest you guys check it out. Give these guys some love, because they put a shit ton of work into this.
Yeah, a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I'm sure.
And I think it looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah. And one of the things too that I was worried about, but it seems just cool about the game, is because they were working on it for so long, I was like, oh man, I really hope this isn't one of those games that is really cool, but it just goes on for way too long. But from what I'm hearing, it's like an 8, maybe 10-hour game. Like, that's a good span of time, make you happy, but not ever feel like, okay, this game's going on way too long. Especially for its, style. Zelda-esque, I don't really know if that's how I feel about it. Maybe a little more Metroid-y, maybe.
Yeah, more Metroid-y, I think is probably a better term for it.
But it is so pretty.
It looks pretty. I love pixel art stuff that's done like this, where it's not trying to be like Nintendo pixel art,
Right.
But
yeah.
It's its own style, for sure.
It's its own thing, yeah. I love that. So yeah, definitely, guys, check that out.
Like, it almost has a little bit of if Nights into Dreams was 2D a little bit, like with the way the flying and stuff is done. It's kind of interesting. And
I think they actually have even said like that was like one of their kind of things that they were looking towards when they were making it or whatnot.
You got to show the Saturn some love, man. Like Sonic Mania coming out next year.
Saturn's dead. VDP-1 was a terrible 3D processor. It
was awful 3D, but for 2D.
Yes, if it was done right. I've seen 2D games look like absolute shit on the Saturn.
That's true.
So, anyways. Yeah, so that's it for the news this week. Guys, so before Anna has to go anywhere, let's go over to chats. That was the Restream server. There we go. Right camera. I hit things right. I did something right.
You did?
Yeah. It's all broke.
So guys, a lot of hellos, what's up? How you doing? Doing well?
Yeah. Anytime Josh comes in, it's like, hey, what's you doing? Oh, I'm working. Oh, okay.
I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Hey, Josh, I got one of your cases. I really like it. Oh, that's good to hear. Cool. I'm glad you like it. Send me pictures. It's like, yeah. I got this down. I know how it is now. Anyways, yeah, guys, be sure to check out Anna Droid on Twitch.
Android 614.
Yeah.
It's me.
Anna Droid 614, also on Twitter. She'll tweet sometimes when she goes out, and sometimes she doesn't, or even bother to change the title. So that's cool. She's at PDX this week.
Apparently, yeah. So streaming earlier. I'll still play
Oh,
Minecraft at PDX. So
Nice.
Yeah. And guys, be sure to check Joe. It's Joe Schwarten. You want to spell that last name because I'm an idiot?
It is SCHWARTEN, and I will even put it here
Yeah, on Twitter.
in the chat. Yeah.
Good point.
thank you, Spider.
Thank you, Spider.
And also, yeah, always love for Spider.
Yeah. And are you still doing the streaming thing, or did that kind of fade after TwitchCon?
Here and there. Again, it's my work schedule. Like, I'm not home a lot of times for like 12, 13 hours a day. So if I find the time, I do it. But it's rough.
So I'd suggest is you guys just follow him on Twitter, and if he goes live, he'll tweet it out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's basically how that goes. And I'll be streaming some this week. I'll try to do at least 2 days this week sometime. Probably Tuesday, Thursday, and then I think I'm going to take a break Saturday because I need one, and fuck you guys. So, no, I'm kidding. But, yeah. And let's see. Videos. There's a PDX Land video coming up. There's one blog style one I've still in the middle of shooting about old video cards, what you can actually squeeze out of them. And I'm going to do...
Am I in that video at all? Should I be worried?
Yes, but the only thing you're doing is I'm looking at your face and then you're flashing worms at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
I won't do now. All right.
Yeah.
Worms.
Yeah.
Is it what I think it is for worms?
It's the little
What do you think
sugary whatever
Oh, those things.
gummy
Okay.
things that she had that she kept on putting by me, and then I'm like,
The PDX Land video. For some reason, I was
kept
thinking
on
like
thinking
the old like video cards, what you can push out of them. It's like you can play Worms on it. Worms is a great game.
Oh no.
yeah.
No, I had like a giant bag of gummy worms. They're so good.
Yeah.
Those are
That was the thing that was funny though, is like when we were there, I saw a lot of 4K monitors that people had, and I was just every time I saw them, I'm like, how do you see anything on this? Why is this a good idea? This just seems
It was
terrible.
so hard to see, and it was on a laptop too, so it was like a small screen and like tiny little words, and I'm like, oh god, I can't see.
She had
But it was
one. She had a 4K on a 17-inch EVGA laptop, so it's like,
oh god.
It was a nice laptop though.
Because
Yeah.
like, oh jeez, like every once in a while I'll accidentally have like the DSR going like on my monitor for a game, and then like the old Steam pop up, and I'm like, wait, what did that say?
Yeah.
yeah.
It
I
was
felt like for
tiny.
her screen, for like a lot of the stuff, it had to be like one of those jewelers, like the monocle thing or something, like looking at a diamond or
yes.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what they
Really
need to
see
bring
the
back is
clarity.
like the Game Gear like magnifier for like the little portables for 4K. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But anyways, YouTube at least. We'll see you guys next week, and or maybe I don't know. It's now gotten to the point if we feel like it.
Yeah, sorry
Being
about last
streaming
week.
right
It was
now.
last week we were trying, and then Steve's mom's car broke down like a half hour before we had to do the show, so he had to go get her. So it was like, I guess it's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, later, everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye.